So we've been looking at the different Old Testament words for revival and what their meaning is. And as we look at them, I love, probably my favorite one is found in Isaiah chapter 57 and verse 15. It starts off by saying, "For thus says the high and exalted one who lives forever, whose name is holy." And so this is God who is saying it, the high and exalted one whose name is holy. He is holy. And you know what his expectation of his people is? Be holy, therefore, because I also am holy. And so that is his expectation of holiness. So where does God dwell? He says, I dwell on a high and holy place. And so God dwells on a high and holy place. Where else does God dwell? And also with the contrite and lowly of spirit. Okay, so he also dwells within the contrite and the lowly of spirit. He's in that high and holy place because he is a high and holy God. But those who are contrite and lowly of spirit, he also dwells within them in order, he says, to revive the spirit of the lowly, to revive the spirit of the lowly, to bring restoration. That's what that literally means, restoration, revival, to restore the spirit of the lowly and to revive, to bring restoration of the heart of the contrite. And so God dwells with those who are lowly. God dwells with those who are contrite. And so if we want God to dwell within us, that's who we need to be. And when we recognize that and we respond to God in that way, realizing that he is the high and the holy one, the exalted one, God will then bring revival, restoration to within our spirit and within our heart. You see, it was the exact same thing that David said when David confessed his sins before God, and David became low over that. He became contrite over that. He had a broken spirit, a broken heart, and he says to God, he requests of God, restore in me a new heart, oh God. Bring about that restoration. He's literally saying, revive me, God. That's what I need. And so when we're broken over our sin, God will revive us. When we're lowly, when we're contrite, when we're humbled before an exalted God, God will revive us. But if we're exalted, God will bring us down. So would you pray, God, would you allow me to see you for who you are, so that I could see myself for who I am, and then alone I could be revived, because I'll be lowly and contrite before you. Pray for a humble heart before an exalted God.